Welcome back, Unit 9, Lesson 1, Function Tables, Part 3 of our videos. Are the following tables functions or not? Everything we looked at before was a function. Let's see if we can find one that is not a function. Let's look here. Our input, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our output, 0, 1, 2, 2. Does every input have one output? It does. Yes, these are the same numbers. However, the inputs have different outputs. The inputs have their own outputs. So this is a function. And the explanation is each input, oh, the weird N, has one output. Oh, how about this one? 0, 0, 5, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this case, we have the same input that has two different outputs. That can't be a function. You can't say that an input has two outputs. And different inputs can have the same output. Unfortunately, same inputs cannot have different outputs. Input 0 has two outputs. So it makes it not a function. Let's keep going. Let's try some more. Function or not a function? Pause the video, see if you can identify it. Well, welcome back. If we look here, we've got one. It's got two different outputs, not a function. One has two outputs, not a function. So next one. 0, 1, 2, 4, all different outputs. 5, 2, 2, 1, that's a function. This is okay. Even though they have the same output, that's okay. We're looking for inputs that are the same, not outputs. Each input has one output. Function table. This is what we are talking about. A function table is a way to organize the input, the rule, and the output. This part, f of x, that is read, the function of x, or f of x. You can also have g of x. You can have p of x. We can have any letter of x, except for y of x, we typically don't use, or x of x. But you can have a lot of them. Input of x is any real number. And this is also your rule, is what we also call the f of x. Okay, so if we have f of x is x plus 4, we would write f of 0 and place the x with a 0 equals 0 plus 4, which is my output of 4. F of 2 for the rule x plus 4 is 2 plus 4, which is 6. F of 4 equals 4 plus 4, which is 8. F of 6 is 6 plus 4, which is 10. Notice that every input has a unique output. It has an output. Okay, that is a function. Okay, on your own, you're going to create your own function tables. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to put in some here after, but do your best to have your own rules here. Remember, this is your x, this is your y, this is your f of x, your rule. Okay, do that 2 different times, see if you can come up for one. I am going to do my own, which is 3x plus 1. So if I'm going to do 0, 1, 2, and 3, typically those are the numbers you pick when you're figuring out your rules and your functions, just because it makes things a lot easier. I'm just going to put all of my rules in here. We've got 0 plus 1 is 1, 3 plus 1 is 4, 6 plus 1 is 7, 9 plus 1 is 10. That is a function. Hey, the output is 1 more than 3 times the input. Rule here, the output is 4 less than twice the input. F of x is twice the input, and it's 4 less than twice the input. X, y, f of x is 2x minus 4. 0, 1, 2, 3. 2 times 0 minus 4, 2 times 1 minus 4, 2 times 2 minus 4, 2 times 3 minus 4. Negative 4, negative 2, 0, and 2. And that's it. The last page on here is going to be an in-class assignment. If you would like to pause the video here, you can go through and say, circle the tables that are functions. And so for people at home who are watching this, go through this and identify which ones are functions. Let's say this is table 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you can pause the video now and then come back and check. Okay. Let's unpause. Let's say this is, yes, a function. Every input has an output. This one is also a function. Every input has an output. This one is also a function. Good, good. This one here, unfortunately, not a function. Notice that 1 has 2 here and 1 has 5 here. Two different ones, two different outputs with the same input. Number 5, not a function. Negative 2 has 6. Negative 2 has 20, not a function. And our last one, not a function. 2 has 0. 2 has 1. And that is it for function tables. If you have any questions, please send me a message on Schoology. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.